Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Pyatt and welcome to my YouTube channel. My goal is to help as many martial artists as possible in their journey and study of Jiu-Jitsu, whether you're a complete beginner or an experienced martial artist. I do videos every Friday, so if you like and enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to get more just like it. This week we're going to do the second part, looking at applications of Shuto Uke or knife hand block. So you can check out part 1 by looking at the description below. I'll put a link to it at the end. So we're going to look at a different application, this time on the outside of the arm. So I hope you enjoy it, and don't forget to put any comments and questions down below. So we looked last week at the punch comes entering. Just as a point on this, it really doesn't matter about the nature of the punch that comes in. If it's a hooking punch, if anything, it's easier than if it's a straight punch, because with a straight punch I actually need to slip off the line. And if my opponent follows up with something, for example, if the second punch comes in, so if I'm here, of course I can use the technique here to intercept and then carry on and then do whatever else we were doing last week, or some other technique. So just think about the other places that you can take that. So this week I just want to look at the outside. So this time, as the punch comes, we're using the Shuto first of all as a cover, and then we wrap and come into this arm and come over with the second Shuto. Now I can come elbow down to the shoulder and then strike to the throat. And this hand, as I pull, is hooking into the back of the arm and pulling, and you see my elbow is tight to the fist. This hand, I don't leave my fingers like this, so after we've struck, I feed that in, so I've got a choke. So I've got two techniques, the arm lock and the choke. So I open my chest in order to apply them, and then I can keep them on, or what we tend to do as a throw is do obiatosh, which is belt drop. So I grab the belt and I step with my left foot and I pull, just to finish off the technique. So and again. So when you come, we wrap round, we come over. My preference whether I come elbow, throat, or whether I just come straight over the top. Right? Each has a consequence to think about. So then I can stretch, I can enter, so I open my chest. The deeper I get this, when I execute the choke, I want to push my elbow through and roll that in. And then outside, I wouldn't grab the belt, but for training, grab the belt, pull, and then I've got the throat. So this side. So punch comes, wrap, in. So I've got to this position, form through, and then open my chest. Of course, I can add any extra strike that I want, because that's my personal preference. Other option is think about foot that I can take, again, personal preference. So on this side. Just if the punch comes straight, I can obviously slip and keep tight. When you do this, get the arm past the elbow first, and when I do it, I make a fist. So I come here, come in, and then by making a fist, I'm not tempted just to grab. So I make my fist and then pull my elbow back so that this is tighter. If a hook punch comes, no different, just on the inside first, just to stop it coming through, and then pass, right? And then same thing, strike, come in. I can just hook the arm if I'm not through deep enough, and just go for the finishing technique. So it depends on how much my opponent moves. So one more time, as we're here, get this nice and tight, and again, other foot options. Also to Gary, I can come through, do whichever launching technique I want. That's my sort of normal preference. Just be aware that as well with this, we've really got two Shutos. The first one being the cover, and then down. If the punch comes at this phase, that's okay. Right? Just continue. So think about how that first one works as an aside to create the opening and then slip through, and then whatever you want to do. So you've got that second option. So think about the second punch as well. Think about the other attacks you can follow up with. So I hope you enjoyed that. Right? If you've got any questions or comments, don't forget to put them down below. If you want to check out the first part of looking at applications of Shuto Uke, then you can click the link here. You can also check out more of our videos looking at applications of blocks, by clicking the videos here and here. And don't forget, if you like this video guys, don't forget to subscribe, and see you next week.